Yo, Game Bro here, and this is my newest Let's Play. The mask zoomed up close. Don't you dare tell me that didn't scare you as a kid. Don't you dare lie. But yeah, this is Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. A common as hell game to Let's Play, but... well, whatever. For a lot of desire to play through this game is late. See, this will be a 100% playthrough. I will be getting every single heart piece and such. This game's supposed to take place after Ocarina of Time, like not long after. That's made clear, but how like all the Zelda games, like when was the origin? Well, actually, Skyward Sword would be the origin. It's supposed to be the start of the series chronologically, but how the details on how the Zelda timeline works never been fully explained. Like, it's been said that Wind Waker's supposed to take place after Twilight Princess, which takes place after Ocarina of Time and such, but who really cares about the Zelda timeline these days that much? I don't. Just enjoy the games for what they are. If you have played Ocarina of Time, the gameplay will be very similar and such, but need to explain all this. I love the music in this game, by the way. This tune being no exception. And that would be the main antagonist for this. Ganon is not in this game. And for the title screen, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, like I said. So, sadly, you only have 2 files to select, whereas you had 3 files from Ocarina of Time. Why did they take one out? Was there, like, really not enough space to put a 3rd one? That's probably not the case. But stereo, Z-targeting. I'll explain the controls in a bit, but basically, alternate between whether you're on target or not. Tap and Z if you go for a switch. For hold, you have to hold Z to stay targeted. That's what I've always stuck with. Let's get started, and I suppose I'll call myself Game Bro. Big surprise. Not gonna put in my actual name. So, it ends, and now let's get started. Masks do play a huge part in this game. As you may see from the file selection. And by the way, this is the original N64 cartridge, not an emulator, not the port on the Zelda collection disc for the GameCube, not on Virtual Console, but the actual N64 cartridge. I don't use emulators. But Link hasn't been able to ride Epona when he was a child in Ocarina of Time. Just one of the new additions for this game. Of course, you won't be able to play as Adult Link at all in this game. Two fairies show up and they don't seem to be friendly. Remember that skull kid from Lost Woods? Well, completely different character. Or at least pretty sure. A lot of the models in this game were taken from Ocarina of Time and changed them to have different, just become different characters. Alternate reality versions of models from Ocarina of Time. Yes, just constantly playing the same note over and over again. Real amusing. So this antagonist is quite juvenile, seems. We saw you, the ocarina. Give it back. Got an opponent on the run. This is not looking well. I could explain the controls now, but don't really need to make use of most of them for now. And there's another reason why I won't explain just yet. And here's one area as just for like the prologue of this game and nothing more. We'll never visit this area again. Slicing grass for some rupees. So, anyway, never mind, let's just move in. Oh, I screwed up there. Now Link's jumps are more stylish this time. How trippy. Good thing there was a safe landing. So Navi will not be in this game, which a lot will approve of. Most people hated Navi, found her annoying. I didn't mind her too much. The character I found really to be annoying was Gabor, the owl. Just were forced to go through dialogue you just didn't want to have to listen to. That was the character I hated in the prequel to this game. Forget Navi. Oh, what's happening? So many Deku scrubs. So many of them. Again with the trippiness. And now I'm a Deku scrub myself. That is the gimmick to this game, two of which, well, one of which will be a turn-off for gamers or even Zelda fans. I will explain later, like once we get to a certain point in the game. Serves you right for being abusive. As cool as that sounds. Yeah, it was your own damn fault. Instead of being a completely different character, we will have completely different moves. We cannot use a sword, shield, and such. So you like the spin attack. Some grass in the game will just move on its own for some reason. At any rate, let's just open this. And it's correct. This will be the new fairy, which is hardly annoying because instead of hey, hey, it has this ringing bell sound every time she has something to say. Although she's nowhere near as nice, she's very much like a tsundere, whereas Navi, while annoying, was a pretty nice character. Tato is his name. You still get some explanations, for newcomers, I guess. And one thing Deku Link can do: get into a flower, pop out, and hover across for a short amount of time. So while much this game is similar to Ocarina of Time, it does come up with some new gimmicks and such that does add some like replay value and such to the game, having more variety. Deku Nut, items which I never ever use, well, especially in Ocarina of Time. The nuts, I find a bit more useful in this game because you can drop them on enemies as long as you're Deku Scrub, making some place to land on a bit more safe. Hovering across to there, you can just barely make it. And more hovering. Look at it. It looks so sad. Oh, Majora's Mask of Bridge quotes, they are bound to happen, whether they are from Adam West Lapdog or Zen Uzumaki. Too bad Adam West Lapdog seems to have no desire in finishing this series. But I digress. With some new music, and another thing Deku Link can do, can hop across water 5 times and be sure to spin before doing it. See, so your hops will be longer and such. And spinning is of course a way to speed run through the game if you're forced to be Deku Link. And here's the infamous creepy character, the salesman, another reused model from Ocarina of Time. And he did own Happy Mask Shop in Ocarina of Time. It's probably pronounced Ocarina, but I'm just so used to calling it Ocarina. The Majora's Mask. Again, this game focuses heavily on Mascom. A few of which you'll actually transform into someone completely different. But I'm probably getting too ahead of myself. So anyway, out we go. Dawn of the first day. 74 hours remain. The main gimmick to this game is that you'll basically have 72 hours to finish this game, 3 days, and having to go back in time constantly. Some things you'll keep, others you'll have to recollect. Will definitely be a turnoff for gamers, but if you can look past that, you will probably really enjoy this game. Link to the Past would have to be my favorite Zelda game, but I would at least put this game in my top 5. Next to Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, and Skyward Sword might be on there. I have to go with Zelda 2, actually. But I shall continue on the next part. This is Game Bro. See you all in the next video.